sky, there's an invisible shield that quietly protects every living thing on Earth. It's called the ozone layer. It absorbs most of the sun's deadly ultraviolet radiation. Without it, sunlight wouldn't just warm the planet. It would damage DNA, burn skin, blind eyes, destroy crops, and collapse ecosystems. Now imagine that shield suddenly fades away. The first change wouldn't be heat. It would be radiation. Ultraviolet rays would hit Earth's surface unfiltered. Human skin would burn in minutes instead of hours. Skin cancer rates would explode. Eyes would suffer permanent damage. Even brief exposure would become dangerous. Plants would stop growing properly. UV radiation damages photosynthesis, so crops would fail, forests would weaken, and plankton in the ocean would die. Since plankton form the base of the marine food chain and produce much of Earth's oxygen, the damage would spread from oceans to atmosphere to land. Animals wouldn't escape either. Amphibians, fish larvae, insects, and birds are extremely sensitive to UV. Reproduction would collapse. Food webs would unravel. Earth wouldn't look destroyed, but life would quietly begin to malfunction everywhere. The ozone layer is not optional protection. It is biological armor for the planet. Now here's the shocking part. Humans almost destroyed it. In the 1970s and 80s, scientists discovered a massive ozone hole forming over Antarctica. Every southern spring, ozone levels dropped dramatically. The cause wasn't natural. It was chemical. Industries were releasing CFCs from refrigerators, air conditioners, spray cans, and solvents. These gases floated upward, survived for decades, and broke apart ozone molecules in the stratosphere. One chlorine atom could destroy thousands of ozone molecules before stopping. That is how a human invention started punching a hole in Earth's shield. The danger became global. If the ozone layer kept thinning, UV radiation would rise worldwide. Agriculture, health, and climate stability would suffer for generations. Instead of ignoring it, countries did something rare. They cooperated. In 1987, the world signed the Montreal Protocol. Nearly every nation agreed to ban ozone-destroying chemicals and replace them with safer alternatives. It was one of the first times humanity treated the atmosphere as a shared responsibility, not a political battlefield. Factories changed technology. Refrigeration systems evolved. Aerosols were redesigned. Over time, CFC levels fell. And something incredible happened. The ozone layer began to heal. Satellite data now shows the Antarctic ozone hole slowly shrinking. Full recovery is expected around the middle of this century if protection continues. It's one of the only major environmental problems humans actually reversed instead of worsening. But ozone protection also connects to climate. Many ozone-destroying gases are powerful greenhouse gases. By banning them, the world also reduced warming. That means protecting ozone helped slow climate change at the same time. If the ozone layer disappeared, Earth wouldn't explode. It would become hostile to life under normal sunlight. Human civilization depends on invisible chemistry in the sky. When we damage it, we don't feel pain instantly, but biology begins to fail quietly, generation by generation. The ozone story proves something important. We are powerful enough to harm the planet, but also intelligent enough to protect it, if we choose cooperation over convenience. The sky above us is not empty. It is engineered by nature to keep life possible. And once you understand that, pollution stops being a local problem